Hello everyone, I'm going to be going over the patch notes as fast as I can. If there's something that needs a visual, I'll show it. I'll probably skip patch notes that really don't matter, like cosmetic stuff, so let's get right into it. They added the Gigantoraptor to the main game, so you can remove it from your mod list. They made it so some structures can't be placed on a train car because it caused issues, so they just didn't fix it. Just made it so that you couldn't put elevators or poker tables on the train cars. Each train platform now counts towards 5 of the personal tame limit. I don't know what the personal tame limit is. I would imagine they mean tribe tame limit. I put the locomotive on the track and it added 1 tame limit, and I added a cart and it added 5. So that's what it is. It's not the personal tame limit, it's tribe tame limit. I don't know what the fuck a personal tame limit is. They fixed the attached platform cars going invisible when the engine gets destroyed. Fix the vault's collision to match its model. That's been weird since day 1, so that's interesting. The whole top of the vault was like, you could just phase through it. Yeah, now you stand on a vault. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I was editing, and I was like, wait, what happens to the vaults that were already dropped inside of each other? They just become completely inaccessible. That's great. So, yeah, I'm not sorry to anyone that made my drop vaults video because, you know, things change, but that fucking sucks. I guess you'll have to demolish the top row and then just re-drop them on each other. I'll probably come out with a new vault drop video very quickly. I mean, I'm sure if you just drop them again on top of each other, they'll be higher up. You might have to put them more, like, over the top instead of right on top of each other, like have them like the top vaults come forward more to become accessible, like while you're standing there. I don't know. But I just left my tribe recently and I dropped hundreds of vaults this way and I don't have to deal with it. It's amazing. Buried treasure prevented cryopods from being deployed, but they fixed that. Okay, here's something positive. The saloon doors now have a new animation when opening and closing using the auto door functionality. I didn't even know you could do this, but if you just put down any kind of door and throw the frontier skin on it, it now just auto opens when you walk into it and auto closes, so you don't need tech to do that anymore. This might have been in the game before, but I didn't know. I don't know what the new animation is. That just looks like a door opening, but that's pretty cool. They made it so you can remove bolas from your tribe mates, which, thank God. I don't know why that's been a thing that you couldn't do. Hold remove bola. I'm just going to click really fast, and it went away. Nice. Fixed baby corpses sometimes being unharvestable, which is great. I know, like, Brontos weren't harvestable by the player, and I was always just using a Karcha on aggressive to harvest their bodies, so hopefully that fixed it. Fixed automatic transfer of consumables to troughs feature not working after server restart. I did see this as an option on the carts now. I never tried it, so let me see what this does. Okay, so if you get about this close with anything that has a consumable in it, it will then be transferred to the trough from the cart, is what it seems like. I was at the edge of the range, and it didn't put it in there. Alright, so just kind of like filled up one trough and then put the rest in another trough. I don't think you can decide which it does. Maybe you can disable consumable transfer from carts on the trough. I know this wasn't like added in this patch and not really part of the patch notes, but I haven't figured this out or what it really does, so there you go. Added ammo blueprints into the supply crate loot tables. Really? That means you can do the thing where you queue up a bunch of bullets at once? Alright, I have my game on 10x speed, so it's crafting really fast. I'm gonna slow it down right here on these last few, and yeah! Alright, well you can get these out of, well, I don't know if you can get these, but I hope you can get the advanced rifle bullet blueprints out of supply crates. That'd be great. Fix Scorched Earth supply crates, dropping saddles of dinos that do not spawn there. Black pearls that are dropped don't look like silica pearl models anymore, and I also know that they don't go through the floor anymore. Same with poop doesn't go through the floor anymore, so that looks pretty good. It looks like it's going through the floor a little bit, but it's better than it was. Fixed heat stroke being applied to players on the island, and fixed heat stroke not being applied to players properly on Scorched Earth. Made an adjustment to the Broodmother arena to fix a spot used to cheese the boss fight. I don't know which one that was, but I'm sure there's another still. Fixed an issue that allowed a weapon to be equipped when mounting a dino that does not allow weapons. Fixed quarter foundation HP being the same as full-sized ones. It's now equal to triangle foundations, which is good because you could Triangle foundations. When you use a triangle foundation, you can swap it to a quarter foundation, and it was 15,000 HP, but now it's 7,500. And they fucked up the texture on it, so there's that. Because I know they fixed the quarter wall texture in these patch notes too. Yeah, see how this thing looks like camouflaged? That's how the quarter wall was before, and they fixed that, and they fucked this one up. Fixed wild wyvern nests having multiple eggs stacking up on the same spot. That sucks. Fixed map coordinates displaying differently on player map, minimap, and tech gauntlets. Thank you for fixing stuff. Hopefully it didn't just ruin everyone's video that made location stuff off their map. They finally fixed eggs flying away when dropped on the ground. Fixed mantis attacks dealing more damage than intended with unconventional weapons like the paintbrush, spyglass, and scissors. I never tried that, but my friend told me it one-shot people, which would be really funny to see like a mantis just suicide into someone's turrets and just one-shot a stego. That'd be hilarious. I don't know if that's what it did, but that'd be so funny. Fixed Gigantoraptor bonding imprint not adding to pre-existing imprint percent properly. They fixed the phoenix not dropping black pearls. I don't even know how that works. Someone tell me in the comments. That's actually pretty interesting. Fixed Phasaelasuchus being unable to bury when affected by a UD's courage buff. Yeah, your own teammate could pop you out of the ground with the courage buff, but I'm sure that the fear buff still pops you out of the ground. You can now equip a shovel if you do not own Bob's Tall Tales, and it looks like you cannot force tame an Oasisaur if you don't own Bob's Tall Tales. The Oasisaur cannot carry a Titanosaur anymore. They fixed the Thyla's jump, losing momentum and only going straight up. They fixed the Fire Wyvern's breath hitting riders, which is pretty crazy considering the Fire Wyvern's pretty garbage. Okay, I tested the Fire Breath and it does the same damage and everything, and yeah, it is not hitting the player on this tame at all. If you pick a player, you can still Flame Breath and sprint into it, and it'll hit the player in your claws, so that's still really good. They fixed the Rock Elemental getting points into Oxygen because it doesn't use it, and this just means that all the Rock Elementals that were tamed up to this point are going to be worse than Rock Elementals tamed from now on. They fixed several Thorny Dragon model issues. It had a really bad hitbox when I was trying to farm trees with an RG, so hopefully that fixed it. No, they removed XP from crafting the cosmetic skins from Bob's Tall Tales. You got like 70 XP, I think, from crafting the Dynamite skin, which cost 1 fiber, which was such a nice XP farm. They increased the Deathworm spawns by 25% on Scorched Earth. The Alpha Deathworms guarantee drop 75 Black Pearls in a treasure map. They fixed inaccessible supply crates on Scorched Earth. I never noticed one. They fixed the cave supply crates not spawning in the mesh. And they fixed the queen bees from not spawning in the mesh. They reduced the frequency of weather events on Scorched Earth, which I don't think was too big of an issue. I think it's more the time that they last, especially the electrical storm. If you're trying to throw out a cryo, you might as well just go make yourself dinner. They added wild creature spawns to the trench cave. I don't know why, because there's nothing in this cave. Let's see what they added. Nothing in the front. Oh, there's scorpions. Oh, yay. More of the exact same cave as always, because... Yay. Alright, can we still not mine these rocks? Okay, we still can't mine the rocks. I don't want to destroy all creatures. Oh, they added golems, so just all of the creatures in here. Mantis. I know I could destroy wild dinos, but I don't want to do that. Because I want to see what's around if they change any more spawns. So yeah, you still can't mine these rocks, and you still can't build foundations on them because they're obstructing. So yeah, this cave is still a piece of garbage, and they made it worse. It was only cool because nothing spawned in here. So you could just have a cave that you don't need to spam with foundations, and it was like nice and pretty and cool, but you know. They fixed several mesh holes in Scorched Earth. I know they didn't get all of them. They made adjustments to several rat holes in Scorched Earth. My one that I built in was over here, so let's see what they adjusted. I don't know what adjusted means. Does that mean they fixed them? So I finally found the rat hole by Blue Ob. It's like kind of by the Silica Pearl spawn over here, and this is the rat hole. They added these bricks. I don't think those were here. They added it like a walkway on the left here. This was all a hole. Then this is where you entered, and it was really nice and huge. And then they added a little skull guy with a little torch, which is pretty sick. They fixed several cases of floating foliage on the island. I don't know. Fixed several mesh holes on the island. That's good. I don't really know of many. I haven't checked in a while. family sharing disabled on official servers, which I think is a Steam thing where you could share Steam accounts with your family. So that's tragic. That's really annoying, actually, if that's what that is. Disable the use of various console commands used to gain visual advantages. They are constantly getting rid of these console commands that make the game nicer to play, but it makes it kind of cheaty. So it is what it is. I assume this one was the one where you could see through the sand and find death worms, which would probably let you see through other stuff and find other people's bases and things. Fix several exploits. They always say this. Who knows what they were? Fix several server crashes. They always say this. Who knows what they were? Alright, that's it. I hope that covered enough for you. I only really said the things that I noticed when I was playing the game. There might be some other little issues that other people realized. If there was something that was bugging you that they fixed, say in the comments down below so someone else can like the game a little bit more that was also having the same problem. And I'll see you later.
Looking for the love.
You've accomplished what few have. You've ascended.